Once we just got a brand new patch as well as new store updates. We'll go over all the new developer notes, as well as even some additional events and Halloween events, which includes a brand new shop, as well as even a fashion show. Additionally, some more in-game goodies, as well as a whole bunch more. What's up, world? This is Utopia back in with another video. Today we're checking out all things Once Human. Okay, so first up, as usual, we'll go over the patch notes. There is a decent chunk here, so I'm just going to summarize some of the fixes and include some of the major details with that. So they're not giving this patch note any name, although it is version 1.3, at least from the major patch 1.3, which is with the Way of Winter. They had several fixes here that included lighting, interface, and camera rotation issues. They also resolved several bugs with different items, skills, and dungeon drops, which do include that new fabled Masamune's Draw Slash, and they resolved the event stalling issues that were in the Fatal Signal. Thermal Towers also got their enhanced functionality fixed for deep water placement, temperature adjustment, and they even added a recycling system for inactive towers. Players can now report thermal towers on the world map, guessing if they're in bad placement or they haven't been adjusted correctly, kind of like how the vehicle system with everybody placing their vehicles inside the towns and cities, which they did fix the thermal tower placement. They had some enhancements there. They fixed a various amount of bugs for tasks, events, and even cutscenes. They've improved the functionality for mining, teleporting, and fishing. And they've also made the attributes more consistent by fixing mods, blueprints, and the livestock attribute issue to ensure a better in-game reliability. Of course, if you do encounter any more bugs or have some unresolved issues, they do encourage you to contact in-game support. That does cover for the patch notes side of things. We also did get some brand new Halloween events, and we have some updates with those there. There are a ton of different ones, so I'm going to try to cover those in detail and separate those out accordingly. So first up here, we have had the Halloween fashion show, which essentially was submissions for either your housing or character in-game screenshots and even IRL submissions. Essentially, you could do a cosplay. There has been a few showcased. They did show the example images here with the shout out to those creators. Again, some of them are in-game screenshots of their character or their housing or just screenshots in general, as well as that actual IRL cosplay, which did also include the Spooktacular Snapshot event. Again, those were screenshots as well, either of your character, just of in-game things that look spooky. We even have one here of just a forest, or just other ones showcasing their characters out and about in the environment, as well in front of their house. So just all around some screenshots and some nice events there being showcased. I did cover that in my last video where you could make those submissions, and both of those events are still running until tomorrow, the 31st. So depending on when you're watching this video, the event is still ongoing, and you can submit those still there to the event channel server, which might be under your suggestion tab, kind of like mine, where that will showcase the different event channels there. I'll try to link to both of them down below so you can easily access them and post and submit if you still wanted to these Spooktacular screenshots or for that Halloween fashion show. There is also an additional event running with this, which is for the Haunternaland Homestead. That's essentially people creating homes inside Eternaland, which does give you access to more items as well as just a bigger landscape and being able to create more intricate homes as well as environments. They've showcased a bunch of different ones here, and these are from all different regions. Now, these ones being showcased are actually creators within the community. I didn't actually submit one, but there are a bunch here that if you wanted to check out, or if you recognize any of these names, you can. You can actually head to these houses and these homesteads to check out the entire environment. Now, in order to check out ones that aren't in your region, you will need to switch regions on the select server page and create a new character and complete the introductory sequence. You can then enter Eternaland directly using the provided island codes. However, if you just want to visit the ones that are within your regions, they do provide a list of codes here. I'll also include those in the description, where you can actually visit someone else's Eternaland, and in this instance, the creator's Eternaland, because if you didn't know, you can visit other people's Eternalands, which is pretty cool. But in this case, they have specific codes for these, so you can actually visit them specifically. And again, that event is running until the 31st at 10 p.m. CST, where they are still giving out prizes for all of these events and those that have the highest reaction count. So you can still submit and be on the boards here. They just showcase off the ones that are there currently. Moving on though, we do have some more Halloween news here with an October 31st shop update, where we do have some brand new cosmetics, and these are not loot box crates. These are actually just cosmetics in the store. For the first main cosmetic set here, it is the Night Myth Graffiti, as well as a brand new emote called City of Stars, where you can do some duo action. There's some gloves, as well as even a weapon charm and some new weapon skins. Again, that's going to be launching tomorrow, which will be available on the store page. And as I said earlier, those are not going to be loot box items. Those are actually on the store page to be purchased. With that shop update, they are actually doing an official top-up or a top-up event, and you'll get an additional 24% Christogens. So if you are making purchases right now, you can actually buy more, and that will get you 24% more than usual. Again, if you are someone that purchases a lot of cosmetics in this game, more than likely this is now the time to actually purchase that, as you will be getting quite significantly more than usual. So it is nice to see there with all the loot box stuff, at least they are bumping that up a tiny bit. Although, of course, not everybody has money to spend on games, especially in-game cosmetics. And if you are one of those individuals, they are giving out some free items here for some spooky in-game treats. This code is available until November 25th, and all you gotta do is go to the redeem page, which is on the event page, and hit X, and then you can input that code. This one here specifically is Halloween 2024, and then again, we'll get you some free goodies just by inputting this code. I'll have it on the screen as well as in my description down below, so you can just copy paste. We even have some more additional goodies here. They've had a bunch of events where you just log in and you can claim different things. However, specifically with today's offer, if you log in right now, you can get yourself 500 Starcrom, 150 Wishland Sugar, as well as 2 Butterfly Emissary crates. Of course, in the Halloween spirit, they're just giving out more free stuff, which is nice there. Again, if you aren't into purchasing cosmetics, especially with the new loot boxes, they at least are giving out some free items here. Jumping over, I did cover this in my last video, but we did have that survival team event. There are some additional free rewards there, however, my team is completely full. This is still running till November 30th, so you do have some time to put a team together and claim all these free rewards here. But I figured I'd make another note here just in case you did miss this event or missed the video where I talked about it, where you can fill up your team and hopefully collect all these rewards. Of course, make sure you're getting people that actually play the game so that you can unlock all this stuff here. I was actually pretty lucky every time I put my code in the videos, or at least in the description. And fortunately enough, everyone has done their jobs on my teams, so we can essentially unlock all the rewards there. Just make sure that you're picking the right people, or at least you fill up their team, at least if you want all those rewards. Speaking of rewards, we actually do have the Phase 4 rewards revealed. This is now the end of Ice and Fire. Now this is a community-wide event with your server, so everybody will be contributing to this. And if your server does complete this, every single person will get this reward. They also do mention here that at the end of the phase, the number of Wonders Thermal Towers of level 24 or higher will essentially determine the rewards that you get. So you want as many people on your server as possible to have as many thermal towers that are level 34 plus. So hopefully everyone on your server is working toward that. Typically it is. It's a PvE server. People are very generous with things, at least compared to the PvP servers where people don't really give out things for free. People are much more kind on the PvE servers, so everybody's probably gonna be working toward this, as long as you're on a server with a decent population. Overall, that should about cover for today's video. If you like and subscribe, and until the next one, deuce!